Hello, hello. I'm sure you hear Sparkle's stream in the background, so let me turn that off. Good match going on, in case you do not know. But, in case you do know, by looking at the screen, we will have Yannini versus Rieper 47. Hold up, I need to grab some drinks for this. I ain't got any alcoholic drinks, obviously, because I be casting off when I be drinking that. I mean, I'm already the king of TMI, and you get some alcohol on me, that's gonna get a lot worse. A lot worse. We're not gonna have that. So let me grab my juice and my flavored water. Of course, we get a little experimental. We have the 7-Eleven Select Orange Pineapple, technically cocktail, but really just two juices together. And this sparkling water, Forever Orange. It says France on it, but I don't know if Mason Pierre is French or not, or if it's just a silly marketing ploy for us uneducated Americans. You know, because we don't really know anything about the outside world, actually. I didn't even know there was countries until I started doing this Hitman thing. I was like, what? There's other countries? I thought it was just America. But yeah, we have some random person versus Luke. They ended up doing a timeout tie, I think? Wait, no, it's 1-5, so... Yeah, that's a Luke win. That's a Luke win. Never mind. Don't mind me being silly. So the starting map will be Sapienza, which does make me wonder why the fuck Yannini is in Mumbai. Mumbai will be the map Rieper picks and the second map of this whole journey. I'm just going to give Yannini a refresh just in case. Nope. Still in Mumbai. He's really hoping for a hill start. I don't think a hill start is ever going to drop into Sapienza, but hey man, if it does, that's going to be the wildest read of all time from Yannini. So right now we got 240. It's not Santa Fortuna or Haven. I think I'm watching a recording from older tournament because it sure is a 2024. I mean, yeah, we have been getting a lot of Santa Fortuna. I haven't seen too many Havens. I feel like Haven has been more of a like RNG pick. Yeah, he'll get mail when he kills the maelstrom. True. He's gonna be like, huh? Like, there's Franny DeSanta and Silvio Caruso in this map. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Mike. Because as funny as that would have been, it also would have been very heartbreaking, especially with the caliber of these two players. Rieper, like 2 tournaments ago, he was looking to like win a tournament. Like he's definitely like always getting like top 4 in every event. He's a threat to watch out for. He's not somebody to sleep on, even though it just says RR finalist. And 3-time RR champ Yannini. Even though those are older RRs, he's still a huge threat, but not really a tournament taker yet. But he definitely has the potential to be. And we could easily see a tournament threat Yannini pop up any second now, including this tournament. And Yannini picking a Sapienza with a 25-8. Holy. Getting a Sapienza against Yannini, it's definitely not a small feat. Yeah, apparently, according to Pidgey, Yannini has been playing much sappy recently, which... Yeah, I mean, it could be interesting to see. Sapienza is one of those maps where you need to, like, at least play a few times after. Just because there's so many little details that rip you if you don't have them ingrained in your memory. But who knows? Yannini is the type of player to have those ingrained in his memory with how much he's played Sapienza. And yep, as Pidgey said too, Rieper in fact did pick your mom. Or your mum. What a hell of a joke. Anyways. We got 5 seconds left until the spin drops. So I'm going to take a swig of this delicious juice. And then read out that is falling object, Dr. Oscar Lafayette for Silvio Caruso, and Saber Green Plumber for Francesca. Luigi being one of the the better of the two plumbers, both in game and just, in Mario as well. Just because it is a inside the mansion disguise, so it makes pathing a lot less of a pain in the ass. Plus, also Luigi goes, wah. Meanwhile, Dr. Oscar, this is practically the only viable strat for him. So you kind of have to get him first, no matter what the other spin condition is. Oh my god, Oscar and Private Investigator combo. Biggest pain in the ass combo there is in Sapienza. So thankfully we didn't see that. Saber will be inside the mansion, but I'm not too sure if that's a problem for Dr. Oscar Lafayette. Because Dr. Oscar, he is allowed in the mansion, but I'm not sure if he's allowed in the area where the Saber is. I think that's off limits for him. As we could see, the kitchen is off limits for him at least, so he definitely doesn't have access to the whole mansion. Oh, he usually gets frisked, yeah. Which players want to avoid. Oh, well, once you bypass the main entrance, it doesn't matter. And Reaper's gonna switch into a kitchen assistant. Probably just to make it easier to grab this green plumber. Now he's housekeeper? Yo, he's just doing the chameleon challenge on us. Meanwhile, Yannini already takes the green plumber. So even though Rieper got Dr. Oscar first, he is slightly behind because of the slower grab for the plumber. And it looks like Yannini is already getting ready to grab that saber, throws a briefcase to bring him down, and just needs to either put that saber in the briefcase or just pray that he doesn't get seen. Alright, so now Yannini is going towards the mansion, so he should be taking... Ooh, he has a choice, sniper or briefcase. Yannini is going to choose sniper, as he will need that to set up Silvio, but shouldn't have to set up Silvio just now. At least until he gets Dr. Oscar, because it is falling objects, so... I mean, I assume you could also just knock him out to set it up too. So you don't have to wait later. You just have to wait now. Alright, Yannini makes the timing, so he's able to just get Francesca right away, throws a saber at her, and doesn't bother picking up her key card. I assume he's going to use the sniper to open that door. Alright, Rieper downstairs, setting up that Silvio, throws this briefcase strategically, and then throws that expired can of spaghetti sauce. Why are they always expired? Alright, so Yannini out the mansion, now going to go towards his Oscar grab, which is where the plumber is. They do see a tranked body on Yannini's end, so it's no trouble. Meanwhile, Rieper with a slightly closer Oscar, he's able to just get it right away. Although he does miss the Francesca timing. Unless I missed off screen that he isolated her. Which would be a good strategy for this spin. But right now changes back into Green Plumber and will be going upstairs. Meanwhile, Yannini, he took a bit of a detour. I'm not sure. Oh, wait, no. Because he had the Green Plumber downstairs. He went around to go up. Makes sense. Perfect sensory. Okay, so Yannini going around. Going to be using a alternate door to get into the observatory, but gets seen by the chef while he turns. Oh, very unfortunate for Yannini. That's going to give Rieper a huge rip. Or, no. It's going to give him a huge lead. Right now, Rieper is just going to go towards the mansion. Or not the mansion, the lab. Excuse me. The mistake sneeze. Right now, Rieper throws a briefcase at the biolab guard. And it's going to throw that EMP. He can detonate that EMP anytime to take out the virus, which he will do right now. Now, assuming Franny is awake, she will go downstairs. Like I said, I missed if he isolated Francesca. If he did. So if he didn't, oh, no, he didn't. So Francesca will go downstairs to the biolab. Normally not the best of strategies, but I suppose for a late Francesca is not too bad. This is going to be very execution heavy on Reaper's end, as one small mistake and you will rip very easily. The place is practically filled with NPCs and guards. So that's going to give Yannini some catch-up time. Yannini grabs the green plumber. Going to swap his green plumber and his Dr. Oscar. All right, now Yannini grabbing the saber once again, gonna show us with a metal pipe. Really, as long as something disturbs them, whether it's a bullet, an item, it doesn't matter really. Even a red tie kiwi can bring that thing down. So, ooh, Rieper goes on the wrong side of the door. He was hoping that the door would open and hide him, but the door opens the other way, and everybody saw him. So that will be a reset from Rieper. Ooh. That's why I don't like going for virus Francesca. It's just too much. Alright, Yannini this time throws the saber up so he can keep both the saber and the sniper rifle. He's going to do a sniper shot right there. What is that for? What kind of technology is Yannini unrailing in front of our eyes? Ooh, but he gets a bad... He misses the timing for the guard. But it looks like he's going to have a grace period? At 3 minutes? Okay. I mean, shit, if I was Yannini, I would take it. Oh, that's Franny reset. Okay. So if you shoot the building, it resets the cycle, including the guard. Gotcha. That was very intelligent by Yannini to do that reset in that case. And he has Silvio already down there. He's able to just trank, and then throw the can to knock out Silvio. So now he's ready. He just needs to get the proper disguise. Meanwhile, Rieper gets a successful Oscar Lafayette grab. So now he is on his way to the mansion. This has been a huge back and forth, but considering Yannini's circumstances, we could see a Yannini win, but it could be too early to say. Alright, Yannini drops that falling object. And now we'll just have to go downstairs. So all he has left is this virus. No reason not to get it. Alright, does a distraction shot for the guard. Makes it easier to get by him. And just shoots the virus. Gonna do the ledge cliff skip. And is on his way out. Reaper just grabbing the green plumber, no kills. So it's sadly not going to be enough time to finish. A 4-minute 34 in-game time for Yannini, a 9:51 RTA time. Very impressive by the German veteran himself. Damn, that orange pineapple juice is good. Boy, we do have this Mumbai going down in 2 minute 40 seconds. Both these players with impressive records, but we're kind of seeing a flip scenario. While Yannini has played his handful of Mumbais and has won a majority of them with the 7-5-1. Rieper, he seems to have a lot more experience on Mumbai and a more impressive record with an 11-4-1. Playing way more Mumbais, but still keeping a lower loss record. That's very impressive for Rieper. Yannini with the personal best of 9:15 and Rieper with the 8:37. So personal best, they're kind of pretty matched. Not exactly, of course. I mean, Rieper has a 30-ish second or 30-ish second lead on him. But 30 seconds in the context of Mumbai is nothing. I'd be eating out 30 seconds on Mumbai all the time. So right now it does look like Yannini setting up for Charles' spot or start. Charles has slowly become the de facto when it comes to starts on Mumbai. Before it was Skywalk. Everybody just started Skywalk because you have a very easily Maelstrom isolation and a Holy Man grab right there. So it's a double whammy for that. Even if you don't have Holy Man in the spin, it's still very useful to have that Holy Man disguise to make a traversal a lot easier, especially compared to the suit that is common in suit starts. In fact, so common is every suit start involves a suit. So, we do have 40 seconds left until we see this Mumbai. It will be very exciting to see what goes down. Yannini is reading a sniper spin. More specifically, one that involves the train track. So either Dawood or Francesca, he hopes will be a sniper kill. Which, no worries if it's not. It's a little bit of replanning. But if he gets that read right, he can just load straight in. Assuming, you know, the rest of the inventory is correct. Francesca. Oh my god. Oh my god. I pulled the Yannini from earlier. And, yeah, I mean Vanya. You know. Well, maybe I just need to read these spins and take a drink. So, Screwdriver, Painter, Non-Pacification for the Maelstrom. Loud Shotgun, Local Security, no target pacification for Vanya. An Explosion Accident, Bollywood Bodyguard for Dawood. Okay, Apricot just pooped his pants, apparently. That's pretty cool information. But what's more interesting is this Maelstrom. There isn't really like a good, like, oh yeah, obviously just do this start and you instantly get the Painter and Maelstrom right away. Like the Charles and Skywalk start kind of provide. So they're going to have to think a little bit outside the box. 3 Dawood disguises. Dancer is pretty good for this one, as you can also get Screwdriver. In fact, Rieper 47 is also going to be starting Dancer. It looks like Yannini plans on that sniper, or not sniper. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. I'm just messing up words. Yeah. I already forgot what I was saying, so we'll move on to something new. Rieper going into the little area where the Painter is going to trank him. Now, it's going to be an interesting decision. Is he going to wait for the Brickler to get accident explosion on Dawood, or is he just going to do it now? It does look like Rieper chooses to do it later, grabs a screwdriver and a brick, so he is all set on that. Just gonna get that maelstrom right away. I will say there probably is value this time to do Dawood accident explosion. You could probably get a drive-by going on, or at least in the upstairs area, just shoot the propane, although that part is really risky. Apricot saying oil canister spin, but no, because you still need that shotgun, in my opinion. Yannini gets spotted with the medic. Very unfortunate. It's gonna knock out these two people, so he gets a Bollywood guard, and then it's gonna approach Yannini, or he's not gonna approach Yannini. He's gonna approach Dawood. He's gonna approach Dawood with a Bollywood, but we'll still need that propane. Yannini using his map knowledge to figure out that there is a propane up here. He just needs to find it and grab it, which it's conveniently right there. And also grabs another item. I don't know what that item was. Right now, Dawood's guard. Okay, that is a target lockdown, but that's very bad news. And then Yannini's just going to replace that a medic grenade with a breaching charge. Meanwhile, Rieper taking a lot of good progress. Knocks out the wife, I think. And then it's going to enter in the Maelstrom's house. Although that crowbar is going to lure a elite guard. Pacifies him. And should have enough time to hide his body in the closet. And now just has to shoot the flag and or wait for the Maelstrom. Doesn't even have to shoot the flag. The flag's already being raised. All right. So he's going to hide the shotgun with the lady, which makes sense, as he doesn't want to increase his legality or his illegality. Yannini going to be attempting this accident explosion once again, but it's going to do a drive-by strat. You need a very tight spot here. Alright, should be able to just drop it and explode it. And that will be a successful kill from Yannini. Gets out of the tower. But it's a reset. What went on? Oh, red guns. He must have killed somebody else or something. Oh, body found in painter's room. That makes sense. That makes sense. We do have a score update. David did take the game off Gecko, if I remember his name correctly. I just saw the abbreviation. And let me check this DM. All right. Oh, explosion panic guard who ran into the painter's room. Yeah, that makes sense. So Rieper with the Maelstrom kill down. Now just needs to, I believe, wait, did he start? No, he's going to bring the propane over to the Dawood area, because he already has to get a barge disguise or local security disguise. And he's going to take extra measures to knock out the food vendor. So he is looking at a very standard Dawood explosion. And Yannini chooses to skip over Dawood this time. Going to save him for later, which is indeed a smart strategy. All right. 47. He throws a distraction coin. He's going to switch over to a trank. Smart, because people will walk over this area and there's really no way to hide their body. And even if there was, it would just be too slow. He's going to knock out the other one. I don't really see the point of knocking out both. Unless he just wants that body to be found. It looks like he just wants that body to be found as soon as possible. The reasoning for that is during the Brickler, if the body is seen then, it will just delay everything. And it could mean bad news for Rieper 47. So Rieper should be ready to do brick unless he is missing that shotgun anywhere, which I don't think he should. I mean, it might still be up there with the Maelstrom's wife, if I remember. Or that could have been something else, and he has a stash right here. Judging off the mini-map, it doesn't look like he has a stash, but this guard does have a shotgun, and it's indeed loud. So really, you didn't need to bring a shotgun in the first place, especially since it is Vanya, after all. And the local security is allowed to carry a shotgun. So that's also a bonus point for this spin. Kind of the nicest non-target pacification loud you can get. Alright, so Vanya is on her way. Rieper 47 is just going to be waiting for them. Meanwhile, Yannini is still doing a little bit of setup. He has the briefcase. He has the Maelstrom killed. And now is on his way over to grab local security, at least. This is the first no KO loud Vanya. Nice. We like that. Rieper going to wait a little bit of time. Try to get her at a later spot. Gonna throw the wrench so that way she looks, gets scared. Probably runs over to that area. And then there we go. We get the kill from Rieper, showing off a pretty neat blind spot. Or deaf spot. Very nice kill from Rieper. Yannini will get this trank, will change disguise, and will be on his way to get the 2 kills. These players are really neck and neck right now when it comes to this Mumbai. It will be interesting to see how it turns out, as we still got plenty of gameplay left. But so far it does look like a lead for 47, Rieper. But it's really up to Rieper to capitalize on this lead. Meanwhile, Yannini is closing the gap with a brick of his own. Gonna throw it into the fire. And we'll just be moving on to the next target, which will be Vanya Shah for him. So, Rieper gonna bring a Blade. Interesting thing with the Blade. Normally, Snail is used in this context, but there is the benefit of Blade being instant, and from the looks of it, Rieper doesn't need to care. Dawood is running, but running in a very bad direction. Ooh, but Rieper clutches it. Normally that food vendor would spot Dawood being KO'd, but nobody's gonna see Dawood here. You might see those NPCs and think, wouldn't one of them, but they're full of fake NPCs or crowd NPCs. The thing with crowd NPCs is that they have a lot less resources allocated to them, so they don't do things like see bodies or whatever. They'll see you if you like kill a guy or something, but that's about it. Even then, like, there's a lot you could get away with crowd NPCs. So right now, Rieper going to be dragging some bodies along, making sure that none of them get found by a NPC later, or when he does the accident explosion and makes a loud, panicky sound and everybody runs. A long drag from Reaper. Now, if Yannini could get a cleaner accident explosion kill, I think he might be able to just get this like sooner than Reaper, considering how much drag he has. All right, Reaper approaching Dawood, changes into the proper disguise, grabs the propane, and then it's going to drag Dawood closer to the propane and farther away from the rest of his peers. All right, that's going to be the double shot. That's going to be a boom, and now Reaper just has to book an exit. And because everything is all accidental, he does not have to worry about any bodies except for those two food vendors, but he did put them in a very safe spot. And that will be GG's for Reaper, a 1240 real-time attack time. And it will be a 1103 in-game time. So practically the first try, he just instantly got it. Not too much time difference outside of a minute. Meanwhile, Yannini is trying to catch up. But it will be questionable whether he gets this photo finish or not. And if he gets it, if it will be enough. But, oh, Yannini, a very tricky situation. He didn't wake up that guard. And kind of showing us why Reaper didn't wake up the guard earlier. Although huge whooshes, it's going to knock everybody out. And yeah, that's going to be a reset, which will lead to a loss. But meanwhile, this match is tied. We do have a tiebreaker map. Now, the third map is always played no matter what, but in this context is a tiebreaker. And it will be Hokkaido, chosen by Mr. Mike himself, aka his hit maps. Okay, Mr. Mike doesn't like handpick all the RNG maps, but I don't know. I'm not a intern at the hit maps headquarters, so maybe one day I will finally learn the truth. So right now, Yannini showing off a very impressive record, a 18-9. Just one more win, and he could have 10 wins over his losses. A plus 10 record. While Reaper, he has a 8-4 record. That is very impressive as well. Of course, Yannini with a slightly lower personal best, a 3-minute 48 personal best, while Reaper has a very nice 420. Blaze the fuck up. Hokkaido, a fan favorite. I will say the more I play around with the door gimmick, the more I like it. Just with like how much, you could do with it. You could bring hackers. You could, go around with different disguises or even drag bodies to open doors, which makes Hokkaido a really fun any percent map or just kill everybody. Just because, like, you kill so many bodies, like, I can just drag this. Although, most of the time in roulette, you're not really going to see it get in the way. And that's not because it's not in the way. It's just these players are so used to going around the map with these restrictions that they definitely know how to handle them by heart. Depending on the spin, of course. And a lot of the times the spins include very nice disguises to get through those doors, such as security guard disguises, maintenance crew disguises, or other employees like handyman or chef or something like that. And especially if you get like medical nurse disguises, you're practically allowed everywhere. So most of the time isn't a problem in the context of roulette, which is very nice. Although, wait, both these players have played this. Rieper 47 has taken a win over Yannini in Hokkaido before. Which is very impressive. We could see a 2-0 lifetime record right now, or we could see Yannini take it back and strengthen this rivalry in Hokkaido specifically even more. Can't wait to see what happens. So the spin will be poison the stem cells as Jason Portman for Eric Soders and explosion accident helicopter pilot for Yuki Yamazaki. So this is practically a double accident one. You do have, consumed poison, which in this case is poison the stem cells, because it's really the only way and it's a mission story kill, which Eric Soders is the only one in the trilogy in a roulette context outside of Sierra Knox that has special kill conditions. Of course, Sierra Knox this year has the shoot the card condition, which I love to see. We're kind of experimenting with more specialized kills for not just Eric, which I think is a very positive change for roulette. All right now, it looks like Yannini is going to pump the cells, but he doesn't have them poisoned yet, so I'm not entirely sure. I guess he could do it early. And he might, get it in time, but my concern is that the stem cells might poison before he grabs Jason Portman. I don't know if this is a silly fear or not, but, Right now, Yuki... Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. It triggers it, but you need to bring the stem cell in there or something like that. But I still think Yannini's on a timer, as the nurse will do it herself if Yannini doesn't. So he still needs to grab Jason Portman as soon as possible. But on the way, he does go towards this path where he could get helicopter pilot. Of course, helicopter pilot required for accident explosion for Yuki, so it should be a fine path for Yannini. Yannini does a throw distract. Hopefully that gets the helicopter pilot instead of the handyman, and it looks like he successfully does it. All right, he has that trank in. Does the trank, but a bodyguard will see him. That's going to be a reset. Meanwhile, Rieper 47 going for a much safer default start will get Jason Portman immediately. So he's able to do Eric at any time he wants now. And he's also going to get Yuki knocked out. His reward for getting Yuki knocked out is that he could set up the accident explosion as a trap slash far range kill, and if he does that, he is able to just grab the helicopter pilot, press the button, and exit at the helicopter, which is very nice. Yeah, the helicopter tail is see-through. I mean, it doesn't cover. It covers your upper path. That's not very useful in terms of killing people or knocking them out in this instance. So right now, Rieper 47 gets in the hospital as Jason Portman. Now, Jason Portman isn't trespassing here, as he does have surgery on his face. But he will be trespassing soon as he gets to the morgue to poison those stem cells. But not without knocking out this guard, taking care of the cameras. Because why not? Oh, no, he doesn't take care of the cameras. He's just going to go downstairs as a bodyguard. Very interesting. I do wonder what Rieper has planned to just save Portman there. Oh, he needed to grab a smuggle, but it is a keycard scrambler, which, yes, that will be required, as he cannot get into that door unless you have a keycard scrambler. I believe maybe if you have hospital director, you're able to get in that door, but that's it saves a lot more time to grab a stash than it does just to try to grab that disguise. That is quite one of the hardest disguises to grab. Meanwhile, Yannini gets the Yuki kill. 1 minute 36, or 9. That implies that he did not grab... you might grab Jason Portman at best, but I doubt he got... Oh, he's trying to do this lure. So Jason Portman, he gets jealous of you because you look like Helmut Kruger, and Helmut Kruger is his idol to the point where he's willing to get plastic surgery to look like him. So he'll follow you into this bathroom, and then you just knock him out and give him another reason to get surgery. Alright, gonna go around, knock him out, and then change disguise. And doesn't bother hiding his body. Somebody was walking past, but thankfully Yannini waited that just 1 second needed not to have him see the body. And hopefully nobody else goes in the bathroom. So Rieper, he has the propane tank. He has helicopter pilot. He could get Yuki anytime he wants now. So now Rieper gets the cameras. We'll take those out manually by typing them. Alright, Yannini is going to go in. He is Jason Portman, so if he just grabs that stem cell, poisons it, he is very good for that kill. It is the last kill, so he does not have to worry about, another kill. You could just focus solely on this one. He's going to trank the morgue doctor to get around there better, because the other doctor will see and kind of huddle around his body. So Yannini gets good timing, poisons the stem cell, and we'll have to wait a little bit. There was a cutscene, so I assume that the stem cells have gotten in. Alright. Ooh, knocks him out. But, gets there just in time. Very nice. Yannini has cameras, but the cameras are right there in the morgue. Meanwhile, Rieper, he did get the Eric Soder's kill. They got him roughly at the same time, but Rieper has to worry about a Yuki, and he has not trapped that Yuki. So he will have to go all the way to her, hotel room, which will be too late, as Yannini gets a 4-minute 12-second time and a 6:59 real time. Very impressive from Yannini, and very impressive gameplay from Rieper. Rieper was playing amazing as well, but of course you get two amazing players, pair them up against each other, you're bound to get very close matches. And sadly, in a 2-player game, one person has to win, one person has to lose. So, GG's to both players though. That was a great set to cast. And I'm sure an even better set to watch. So right now there is David Red Sox versus Gecko, casted by Joker J. We'll just raid there instantly. Not even bother with all the other shit. We could just leave that to Joker. Looks like they are playing a Berlin last map. David is in the lead. So yeah.